Welcome back to Central News. Halfway through the year at the BOPRU Rugby Union, how are things going? Especially with the appointment of new CEO Mike Rogers. Mike joins me now. Mike, it's great to catch up with you today. Now tell us, how are things within the world of the BOPRU Rugby Union?
Yeah, there's been lots happening actually, Katrina. We're obviously in full swing with our community rugby program, so club rugby is well underway. We're sort of more than halfway through our club season, and then school rugby, our secondary school competitions are up and running as well, and junior rugby is just about to start up and just started up as well. So it's full swing, and there's lots of rugby being played every weekend.
And we're halfway through 2011. What state is the union in?
Yeah, we're in a pretty good state. It's obviously a pretty challenging time for rugby throughout New Zealand, but we're going pretty well. We've got some fantastic local support through our community, but also through local sponsors, and so we're in a pretty good state. We're looking forward to a pretty good year.
Now, you've been CEO for a few months now. How are things going in this position?
Oh, look, it's going great. I'm enjoying the position. It's a fantastic challenge for me. I've been with the organisation for 5 years, so I sort of know the organisation pretty well. But it is a great challenge. We've got some fantastic staff and as I said before, great supporters. So it's been pretty good so far.
And what changes have you made to ensure that the union continues to flourish?
Nothing significant in terms of changes. It's probably just picking up. We've had some pretty good results over the last 2 to 3 years, so it's really just continuing that good work that's been achieved by our board and the outgoing CEO Jeremy Carra, and it's really just trying to improve what we're doing at the community rugby level in terms of the opportunities for those to participate as much as possible, but also working with developing referee programs and the coaching programs as well. That's the big challenge for us, is making sure that we've got plenty of resource in terms of the coaches and referees and administrators, so our youngsters can play the game.
And how have you felt about the community support at rugby games and across the board of what the union does?
Yeah, generally really positive. Like I said before, it's pretty challenging times for most people out there, and it's tough economically, but overall the support from the community has been very, very good. There's a real sense of Bay proud, as we like to call it, and everyone's really getting behind the Steamers in our centenary year, and there's a really good feel out in the club rugby and school rugby, and player participation continuing to grow in the Bay, which is a good indication that things are going well.
And the community is a major fundamental of the BOPRU Rugby Union out in the community, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a real key driver for us. It's obviously a big part of what we're meant to be doing in our community, and we take it obviously very seriously. Not only just the player participation side of our game, but we also see ourselves as contributing off the field in terms of partnerships with the DHB, with the police through their blue light program. We also work with the Tauranga City Council around anti-bullying programs as well. So as much as possible, we try and contribute to the community outside of just rugby.
And this year is a big year for the BOPRU Rugby Union with centenary celebrations coming up. Now, what's going to be happening for this?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Huge year for us, 100 years of BOPRU Rugby. So we're sort of well underway. It's been a big project for us. First step has been trying to identify the close to 1,200 players who have been playing for the Bay over the last 100 years, and that's been a challenge. At the moment, we've sort of got details for about 450. So we're still on the lookout for former players who have played for the Bay. We've launched a centenary jersey which has all the players who have represented the Bay on that jersey as well, and that's been a fantastic initiative and been well received by those players, but also from the community. We've got some player sort of ceremonies coming up through our ITM Cup program. And then to cap it off on the weekend of the 13th and 14th of August, we have our centenary celebration, which includes a lunch in Rotorua, and also our, I guess, a historic game for us, traditional game versus the Hawke's Bay Magpies.
Who's the true Bay?
Yeah, it is. It's who wants to be the best Bay, and so we're certainly keen to take that out this year, and it should be a fantastic weekend, and we think it'll be a massive game for us and a great occasion. And
what else is ahead for the BOPRU Rugby Union in 2011?
Yeah, I guess for us, we're very keen to retain our position in the premiership of the ITM Cup. That's a core goal for us, so that's coming up soon. Obviously starts middle of July, so that's a real focus. And then after our centenary celebrations, we've got the Rugby World Cup, which we've got 3 games in Rotorua, and we're hosting 5 teams in Tauranga and Rotorua as well. So it's going to be a busy rest of 2011, and hopefully it all goes well for us.
Cool. Thanks, Mike, for your time.
No worries.
Well, make sure you keep up to date with what's happening at the BOPRU Rugby Union on boprugby.co.nz. After the break, we head back to Mystery Creek for the field days.